Dang, my bad. I was talking for like 3 minutes. I'm not 3 minutes. I was talking for like a minute and no volume. But anyway, what I was saying was I find it hilarious that if we go do research on a lot of the guys in that sphere, you hear their stories. They expose themselves every time they open their mouth. A lot of them were married before and are divorced more than once. A lot of them have kids outside of wedlock, and they on child support, or they have been hurt by being put on child support. I mean, these guys will literally expose themselves, and men will flock and go listen to them. I don't understand how people are not clicking that these are failed men. And I really don't want to be mean when I say it, but it has to be said. These are failed men. These are failed husbands. These are failed fathers. These are failed men. That's what they are. So when you taking advice from a loser, literally, these guys are losers. You are going to have a losing mindset because you're taking advice from a person that is a loser. And you're being influenced by a person who couldn't even hold his own family down. He couldn't even be there for his kids. Kevin Samuels had 2 or 3 failed marriages? And we don't even know the full stories of that, but I'm not trying to call him a loser or disrespect him because he is passed away, but I'm just saying I would never take relationship advice from a person who could not hold down a relationship. I'm not taking relationship advice from no single person. Call this dating advice. But when it comes to relationship advice, I'm going to go to successful relationships. Why would I go listen to a man who could not hold down his own family and these men who created broken homes? And then some of these married men too, you can't even take advice from them because they sound just as hateful as bitter as these other men out here. And they be having their whole wife behind them, and she probably just delusional and stupid like a lot of them. Like them, that's why they equally yoked, because they're both dumb, mentally, physically, and spiritually dumb, right? So it really is some strange times to see that a lot of guys are following a cult, because that's exactly what it is. It's a cult. Hey, I am going to spread my rhetoric, get a whole bunch of followers, and appeal to people's feelings. Black men with the microphones in the Manosphere are literally pimping out dudes. That is what I find hilarious. These dudes are throwing their panties and throwing their panties metaphorically, right? They're throwing their panties, money, towards these men. Yes, talk about those women. I love you when you talk about those women. Get on those women. Oh, just talk about it. They love that. These dudes hold no weight in life without having content about a woman every day. I ain't seen no. This is why I say a lot. True masculinity is dead, because masculine energy, if they want to, because that's what they love to say. A man who's masculine, we masculine and all that, but then be acting like a little. I can't say that. I ain't gonna say that on YouTube, right? But you say you masculine. I don't see no smoke for men. I don't see no smoke for what happened to us as a unit by some people, and some people who still uphold and want us to be back in chains. I don't see no smoke towards them. I see more smoke towards black men in the manosphere to black women than some of the oppressed. I ain't gonna call all white people oppressed. I ain't gonna do that. That's stupid. But I don't see no smoke towards them. I see more black men coming after Kamala Harris and her race than even holding that same energy to Trump. I mean, Trump has said some disdainful things about black people too. But I guess that's not. I guess that don't hold no weight. But hey, I'm gonna go check Kamala Harris. I'm not even saying you should vote for Kamala Harris. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying like I see more smoke as, let me just use this phrase, people of color, black men of color, or yeah, people of color towards people of color than the other folks. They don't hold that to the same, and that's to the same, the same scrutiny is not there, right? That's exactly what Plies was trying to get through to Charlemagne. But anyway, like I said, like it's just a lot of guys following advice from failed men, failed experiments, losers in life. They were never that guy. And if you just, I promise y'all, men who listen to the men in the Manosphere, if you just look at those men, literally, they don't look like nothing half the time. It ain't hard to see that they don't look like nothing. It ain't hard to see their gut. It ain't hard, fam. All you gotta do is look at the screen, bro. Y'all be sitting there paying attention, looking at them guys all day, every day, bro. Just look at them. You could tell that they never been that guy. And I'm not even saying being that guy is good. You should never be a heathen. But when you in your youth, like you go around, you run through women, which is bad. I'm just saying, but those are losers who obviously they look like they would have a hard time holding down a woman or even getting women's attention. And I don't understand how y'all keep following those. Why would you not go listen to a man who has been there, done that, and came out of that and can tell you why you should be better? Why would you go listen to some men who are bitter, right? Who are operate, because that's what I'm gonna say that towards them. They really be like men like me. We operating in our femininity, right? Cool. That's what they want to say towards me, and other men who speak against a lot of the trash rhetoric that comes out their mouth. But they be the ones that be emotional, because you have to be very emotional to come out and say, black women are the devils. I mean, that if that ain't emotional, I don't know what is. I haven't said anything like that. I haven't done that. If that's not emotional, then what is that, bro? You got to explain that to me. You can't. So what you have is a whole bunch of rhetoric coming out these guys' mouth, and these guys are failures in life. Now, when I say failures, I mean I'm not talking about in a sense of money, because obviously these people are on YouTube, they getting paid. Shoot, I even get paid a little something. You know what I'm saying? I'm monetized, but I'm not doing it for money. If I wanted to be big, bro, I could come out and say a whole bunch of stuff about women and just be down talking women all day, because that is the best way to gain a platform online when you're in this space. But I'm not doing this. I'm not going against what they saying just for money and clicks. That's what they get paid off of that. And they get paid off of that. They literally pimping out bitter men and speaking to their brokenness instead of telling men to do better, because they won't do that. I mean, that's never going to come. That's not really going to come out their mouth. The problem is they always going to say that it's the woman's fault. The women need to do this. I mean, Angry Man just had a live today where, and I get it, that some women are getting mad at other women's. Some women are getting mad at women's. What's that girl name? Jasmine. Women are responding to Jasmine and her saying that she loves to be a servant, right? They're finding videos of these women that's getting mad at Jasmine, the girl that's with Cam Newton, right? Her saying she loves to be a servant. So earlier on the live, Angry Man was like, I just happened to come across, popped up. Angry Man was like, he did a short. These women, y'all, when y'all gonna? Oh no, it was a woman clapping to a song, and she was she had in the titles like when a man is nice, when a man is a man, when a man operates in his masculinity, all this, that, and third. And she was clapping to the beat of a song, basically saying that's the type of man that she wants, that's the type of man that she likes, right? he had a response in the short where he said, and we when do men get to clap? When do men get to clap? He didn't cry, y'all. I'm not gonna. I just be making a little fun of these people sometimes. When do men get to clap? We still waiting on y'all to be respectful. We still waiting on y'all women to act like women. We still waiting on y'all women to get in order. But this was the funny part. He said that he's still waiting on women to be submissive. My wife submit to me. I don't think y'all actually understand how submission works, because I don't get mad at words. Okay, I don't have problems with words, bro. I love words. Like, I love reading books. I love learning new words. I love learning new things. So what you have is a lot of those men in that sphere, they want women to be submissive, but you're taking a biblical reference, and there is no Bible in you. And that is why I find it fun. You are a devil. Go be with a devil. You have a demonic message. You deserve a demon. You men don't deserve this godly Proverbs 31 woman that you keep trying to refer to. You don't even read the Bible. You're probably not even in church. You're probably not going out spreading the gospel, and you're probably not even trying your best to live according to God's word. You're not even trying to be more like Jesus Christ, but then you want these women to be submissive to you. You're not even submitted to God. That does not make sense to me. So please stop mixing in my God with your bussy popping rhetoric, your stupid statements. You don't deserve a submissive woman. You don't deserve a woman that cooks and cleans, and you can cook and clean too. You don't deserve a woman to why should a woman follow y'all to hell? Because that's where you leading a lot of men. A lot of y'all men are leading men to hell. And you'll lead a woman to HE double hockey sticks too. So miss me with that nonsense. Y'all not even being balanced in your approach to your conversations, but then women's supposed to just fall in order or fall in line and get behind you for what? Y'all dudes don't even talk about crime that black men are doing to women. Now, crime, listen to me, people. Crime is due to proximity. I don't want to title anything black men are unaliving black women. I don't want to do that. But however, let's talk about it. Since y'all always bring up what women are doing, you have to show the other side of that and say, well, this is what men are doing. You cannot say that those aren't men, but then say these are all of our women, because that's what you're doing. You're saying that the collective group of our women are ratchet, loud, and all this, that, and the third, and they're uncooperative, they're rude, mean, masculine, all of that. But then you can't say that the black man is y'all won't say that the black man is a murderer, the black man is a heathen, the black man is weak, the black man is broke. Y'all won't say that, but you love to throw all the shots at black women. Okay, if you're going to do that, then you have to bring the other side. And that's why I don't like doing all this, but you have to show that side too. Bro, today a woman, I don't know if it was today, but an article just came out that a woman walked into the bathroom and a man followed her and unalived her in the bathroom. One day, I hope that this thing sticks, bro, like that I'm about to say. If you're going to talk about women, then you have to start saying that the most dangerous place that a woman can be is next to a man. That's the truth. Women are losing their lives to their spouses. Now, should I then say that she should have chosen better? Because y'all not talking about that. It's not. Now, in this situation that I just gave, it was a random man, but you have to also bring into the side that women are being with these men, they're marrying these men, and these men are taking their lives or to being boyfriend and girlfriend, and these men are taking their life. You won't bring that up. What about pregnant women? The number one cause of death to pregnant women is, if I'm not mistaken, homicide, right? So you have to bring that in too. But then you're telling women that they need to be. Y'all not being balanced in your sides, but you can go tit for tat. You can go tit for tat if you want to, but y'all not even being balanced over there. Y'all just talking about what women doing. But I'm saying, if we wanted to go tit for tat, I promise, for every negative stereotype that you could find, or every negative thing that you could find about what a woman saying, I can bring that about black men and show how trash some black men are. And I would never label it as majority of black men. But somehow it's the majority of black women. How are black women fitting all the negative stereotypes and all the bad rhetoric, but black men aren't? You can find a black man. You can find a black murderer every day, a black man killer every day. You can find a black gang member every day. You can find a black woman dying to a black man every day. You can find a black boy getting unalived by his dad every day. You can find ratchet activity in the black man every day. Heathenistic mindset. You can find all of that. But y'all not gonna paint what black men are doing, because it will go against your base. And your base is a whole bunch of broken black men over there. And y'all not gonna be balanced in your approach, bro. I know that you dudes wasn't that guy. I know that, and I know that you are a worker of Satan, because your message is so anti-woman. You hate women. I don't mind having a conversation with you guys. I really don't. But once we get to tit for tat, I promise you will lose. Because I can go down history and always show that men have been more of a danger to women, men, and children. That's historically. So for you to say women are the enemy and women just need to do all this and that, yeah, women need to do better, but who needs to do the most better? I would argue that men have to do the most better. The solution, bro, is better hearts and better minds. I believe that the solution is Jesus Christ. Some of y'all don't believe that, and you know, fine. But the heart has to change within a lot of men in here, and women. But since y'all keep talking about women, I'm gonna bring the smoke back to us. The heart has to be changed from the inside out, bro. That's why Jesus gave the analogy of when the Pharisees, they would clean the outside of the cup, but the inside was filthy. And that's why Jesus said, don't you know, when you clean the inside of the cup, the outside will be clean also. He was giving an analogy of humans, saying if you get clean from the inside out, it got to start from the inside, bro. And then what you do inwardly shows outwardly. A change inwardly presents itself outwardly. That's what he was saying. It wasn't all about the cleaning of freaking dishes. It's not what that was doing. A change has to come from the inside out from a lot of men, bro. But y'all don't want to talk about that. But somehow you still trying to bring up traditional values and then trying to throw in a sprinkle God in there a little bit. And then you're using the Bible, but then there's no God in you. There is no God in you. So please, miss me with that nonsense. We can show both sides, but y'all dudes be one-sided. No woman should submit to a boyfriend. And another thing, I'm gonna find, what is the dude's name, bro? Duke or Duke? I can't. Fat dude with a beard. Fam, that is still a single mother. I don't care that y'all moved in together, that y'all girlfriend or boyfriend now, and that y'all together, bro. That's still a single mother, bro. Until it's written, it ain't real. I don't care what you say, because y'all dudes will sign a house, y'all will sign a car, y'all will sign any type of piece of paper, but you won't go down to that courthouse and marry that woman. And then if y'all don't make it down the line, all she gets is a baby with nothing. All she gets is a baby with nothing. You have just left a woman a single mother. But then you can't. But then we're not going to label her a single mother because y'all in the house together. No, she's still single by law. There's nothing tying you together. Whether it's the government, because I know people get the government. Why you get the government involved? Y'all get the government involved in everything else with your paperwork, the IRS, everything. So what? I don't. That's why. I ain't even. People be amazing, bro. Just bird brains. But you wouldn't get tied to the. You wouldn't get. It ain't real till it's on that paper, fam. That's all I'm saying. She's still a single mother. Marry her. All these goddamn boyfriend and girlfriend, like, y'all too old, bro. You 30, probably 40. Because I see all that gray in your beard. I be seeing gray in your beard, man. All that stuff, man. That's why y'all dudes be lying. You can't try to flip what a single mother is. It's a single mother. It's not a wife. She's a mother and she's single. That boyfriend, girlfriend stuff don't show up on paper. But you're trying to flip it to pander to men. Y'all be trying to flip definitions of things to pander to men. I'm going back to the root of what it is. A single mother is a mother who is not married. I don't care if y'all living in the house as boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't care if y'all, well, you probably ain't reached some of y'all, you know, I know about common law marriage and stuff, but that don't count. Go marry her. Y'all dudes be on here saying that women got to do better. Y'all got to do better. Men got to do better. But somehow it's just so wrong for a man to say that men have to have better hearts, have to change from the inside out, have to get more aligned with Jesus and his way. You can't say that. That's going too far, right? Have to be better human beings. Have to strive for excellence. Have to stop treating women like they sexual objects. Have to start looking at them as more than just a woman that brings in children. Like, that's all she's supposed to do. All she's supposed to do is be your dang maid, because that's what you want. If I asked you guys what is a wife, what is the difference between a wife and a maid, you would give me the definition of a maid. What makes me mad is that y'all frame y'all arguments in such a way to where y'all just make it seem like the majority of men out here are just good and decent men. But the majority of women out here are just demonic devils, and they are no good. You take a fraction of women and project that to be black women as a monolith. Excuse me. But if it was done to us as black men, you guys would cry. And another thing, bro, stop playing victim. One thing I can't stand is men. I don't know what is going on, but a lot of you guys are playing victim. You're in competition for who has suffered more. Women have suffered more historically than a man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Women's voices were silent. They didn't have a voice. Now you getting mad at them speaking up on the certain stuff that they was going through. And yeah, they shouldn't frame it as men are bad and all men. No, it shouldn't be like that. But when they speaking truth about them getting cheated on, Her husband saying he love her, and she getting her head knocked upside two dryers and drywall, and she's still going back trying to do the best she can because she's trying to keep her women have died trying to keep their family together, and sometimes it's probably best that she should have walked away. Men mostly only suffered because of other men, fool. Not because of women historically, dummy. Men went to war with other men to conquer. You can't even find a lot of wars that was started by women. I'm not saying there was no war, because yes, it was some wars started by women. Let's not be stupid. But you can't find majority of wars being started by women. That's dumb. Dumb. But now y'all mad at women for speaking up. Y'all literally say, I've heard you. I don't even care if you playing. What needs to happen is that the black woman need to get back into the house. They own more houses than you. Why should black you want women to get back in the house? Are you even providing a safe space for her mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally? Do you honestly think most men are doing that? So can we please stop acting like most men are good? That's dumb. You have some trash women in our community, bro. They need to be reached as well, bro. I'm not discarding the streetwalker. I'm not discarding the local 304. I'm not discarding those single mothers. I plan to reach those women. I'm not saying that their actions are good. I'm planning to reach those women. Because that's the gospel in me. You can correct without judging. But some of y'all are just, you're taking what a woman is, like if she's a streetwalker, and then you're saying most black women are streetwalkers. That's how dumb y'all arguments be. That because Sexy Red or whatever example of a woman that you want to use, Megan Thee Stallion, that they all twerking on stage and being bad examples of women. But then I can't say that majority of men want to be drug dealers, killers, and gang members. But that's what they are projecting. I mean, but they're saying it about what the women are doing, but we can't say that about what men are doing. But the media is projecting the black man to be this way. If you know it's the media projecting the black woman to be this way, why are you then going to say that black women are a monolith and they all exhibit this type of behavior? But you wouldn't do that about men. Y'all are hypocrites. Y'all are delusional. You are sick and disgusted-minded individuals. Y'all are weak men, and you want to play victim so bad. I am sorry. Listen, as a black man, I am so sorry if you got cheated on and used by a black woman. For the many of you men that have went through that, I apologize. But guess what? Move on. Go to therapy. Fix it. Get your butt out here and try again. The problem is some of y'all jumping from relationship to relationship with women. You jumping from relationship to relationship with women, and you ain't even healed from your last relationship. And now you going into your next relationship thinking that, oh, it's probably just going to be the same thing. You ain't even trying to be a better person. And then you go through, yeah, grow up. Go heal. Go do better. The same thing y'all dudes be coming in these relationships with a whole bunch of baggage, expecting a woman to be a superhero, expecting her to be all these things, and she's only human, fool. She ain't meant to carry all your goddamn burdens. She ain't meant to be your mother. She ain't meant to be your maid. She ain't meant to be your counselor. She ain't meant to do that. So stop acting like that's their job. Y'all are stress these goddamn women out so much and they don't know what to do. And women gotta stop trying to save some of these men out here. Some of them are lost. You can't change no man. I'm sorry, but you can't change no man. And that's the problem with some women out here, is that they try to fix a man. It ain't your job to fix a man. Let him go and let God fix him. He shouldn't even be looking for no relationship if he ain't fixed within himself. And then when a woman, I call it, you have these women out here that y'all remember Build-A-Bear? You have these women out here that will literally try to build a nigga. That's what I call it. Build a man. They will try to build a man. Take this, take that. No. Let the man come in already built. Let the man come in already built. You shouldn't have to build him. You're supposed to build with him. Build something together, but you ain't supposed to build him. He ain't even complete within himself. He not even complete within himself, and you trying to complete him. You can't complete him. Sex can't keep a man. Washing dishes can't keep a man. Making his lunch, being a servant can't even keep a man. Because a lot of men are out here and they unappreciative of what women do, and that's why they don't speak on everything that a woman has done. Because for everything a woman has done, she'll never do enough. It ain't never enough. It ain't never enough. It ain't never enough. She supposed. What you getting tired for? Why you tired of cooking? That's your job. Get your butt in that kitchen and cook something. Go massage her back. Go rub her feet. Go do something for her. Surprise her. Treat her right. Y'all dudes don't even know how to treat women right, and then you wonder why you get the results that you getting. Let's stop acting like majority of these women are out here cheating when the men are out here cheating. And then you got dudes saying you should cheat. Especially if you make money. Y'all have put as men online in a weak-minded sphere. Y'all literally say, if I make 100 figures, I deserve to cheat. Kevin Samuels used an example and said, well, Beyonce got cheated on. What make you think you can't go through it? Why every woman not Beyonce, and Beyonce is a fool for staying? Some people will compromise their heart, their soul, and their morals for money. For money. It just is what it is. That was a dumb example to use. That was a dumb example. How you claim you love somebody, but then do them dirty? You done sat up here and said that you're going to death do you part, for better or for worse, through sickness and health, and then you go put your stupid D inside of another woman and then bring her back HIV. But you loved her. And then when she find out you have it, and then you lying about it, because you're not just gonna come out and tell her. Most men who cheat ain't just coming out and tell her. They gonna wait some years down the line. Maybe the woman finds out, or then he comes clean because he's being tormented and haunted by them demons, right? Them inner demons that he fighting against. Them inner demons that he fighting against, because he can't hold it. Baby, I got something to tell you. I cheated. I'm so sorry, and I wish I could take it back. But you've been lying about it for 10 years. Meanwhile, she up there in age. She probably don't look like what she used to. You know, women know when they find and they get, as age is like a curse to some women. They fear aging. Now I understand. She done gave you the best years of her life. She's been 100% loyal and faithful, and then her man out here giving his D to somebody else. Somebody, you know what? Matter of fact, somebody else who is not doing the same things that she's doing. Cooking, cleaning, and being loyal. Y'all literally say women are supposed to suffer in that sphere over there. Women are just supposed to go through it. They're just supposed to go through it. That's dumb. Y'all dudes is not Y'all dudes is not godly or principle based men, but you're acting like you are. I don't trust no man who will say black women are the enemy. Listen, all of you dudes in the manosphere, y'all are enemies of women. Well, let me not say all, but about 90% of y'all, I believe, are enemies of women. Pathetic excuses of men, losers. And honestly, I'm scared. I'm scared of women being in proximity to you guys because of your rhetoric. Your rhetoric leads to unaliving. Now I say unaliving. Hopefully we all have IQ above room temperature to know what I meant, but you get what I'm saying, right? So yeah, y'all don't get no pass from me. And I just love when people try to say you got to take the meat from the bones. No, that salad got E. coli. I don't want E. coli. That chicken got salmonella. I always say that word wrong. I don't want salmonella. That whatever them greens came from, it's contaminated. Got to throw the whole thing away. And if the root of your message, because I know the root of your message, Manosphere. The root of your message is that women are out of order, or women are the enemy. Women are a danger. That's the root cause. That's the root message of everything that y'all saying. But then, if I was to say, okay, because I've been saying it, and one day it's gonna stick, because I think you're gonna understand the gravity of what I mean one day. Excuse me. The most dangerous place for a woman is in proximity to a man. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. What I just said is not me throwing men under the bus. I'm not painting all men to be devils and demons. I'm not painting all men to be violent. I'm just saying statistically, the most dangerous place a woman can be is in proximity to a man. And if you don't understand that statement, miss me with that nonsense. Who's really the danger? Because men are more violent than women. What do you want me to do about that? We can look at statistics. We can look at crime. We can look at SA. None of y'all dudes even acknowledge what women go through out here, bro. A woman is in danger of dating a man. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I think a man should prove that he is not one of these crazy dudes out here. You should be proving that I will never do you wrong. I want you so I want you. I will never do you wrong. And she should put you to the test. She should hold you accountable to the words that you say. She shouldn't invite you over for a dinner in the dating phase. No. Depending on how long it's been. The first 6 months, no. No. Because she can get SA'd. She can get beat up. She can get killed. But y'all don't want to speak to that side. You want women to fall in line? No, no, no. Women should not be falling in line behind men, period. Like just men in general. No. A man should prove that he gonna do this woman right. And a woman should hold him accountable to his words. This is why I'm glad that I ain't glad that the birth rates are down. I want more families now, but I am in the sense that I'm about to say it. Y'all complain about broken households. Well, it's a good thing that the birth rates are down, right? Because that's less broken households being made. There is a rise in celibacy. You said you wanted women to close their legs. Well, there are collective groups of women that have been celibate for years and years. That's good. Don't we have? Hasn't there been a study that say men not even getting sex like they used to, or men not getting as much sex as some? I think I saw an article or someone. If that's true, isn't that good? Isn't that good? I think that's a great thing. That should be applauded. That should definitely be applauded, fam. Definitely be applauded. Like I said, bro, you have a whole bunch of failed men in these spaces, failed relationships, failed fathers. I mean, and we know some of y'all. So some of y'all done lost. Some of y'all so mad because you're on child support, and then that's why you come out talking about the system of child support. That the system of child support is against the black man, because why should I have to? If you're not, listen, you know what? I might even hold this as a lie, because I'm not even trolling when I say this. I'm not trolling when I say this. I might I might do a live and explain my point to where I say that a man who makes a woman a single mother is forever tied to that woman, and he is supposed to take care of her for life, because you made that baby. And because that is the mother of your child, if she falls into hard times and you have the money and you don't do anything, you are a devil, in my opinion, because that is the mother of your child. Now, if she has a man, that's a different story. I think I can show grace there. I think I can let it go right there. But if she's single and she has primary custody and she just so happens to fall among hard times and stuff, you should take care of that woman. You know why? Because that's the mother of your child, and you are forever tied. Matter of fact, that is your family. Since y'all love throwing Bible verses, y'all remember the Bible verse that says, "He who does not provide for his family, even more so those in his own household, is worse than the infidel." He was saying that was towards believers, like a believing man, right? A Christian man who does not take care of his family, even more of those in his household, like even more so of those in his household, is worse than the infidel. Infidel means non-believers. You know how Jesus feels about non-believers, but yeah. So if you're using them scriptures, right? That woman is still a part of your family. Your child's mother is still part of your family. And if she falls in hard times, and you saying, well, no, because I saw it. My responsibility not to her. My responsibility only to my child. No. Your responsibility is towards her. You know why? Because you should have never made a child with her. She is your responsibility because that's your mother's child. Why do men run away from responsibility? Y'all want to talk about women need to be held accountable, but you're not holding yourself. We not holding these dudes accountable that's going out here running away from their own children, running away from their baby's mothers, running away from marriage, running away from their wife, their own wife. We not talking about those men. We just saying that those men are bad. That's all y'all got to say. When it comes to those type of men, those men are bad. But y'all have so many words, so many messages, so much critique towards a certain group of women, but no critique towards those type of men. It's just, we don't talk to those type of men. Those type of men are trash. That's all y'all be saying. Don't got no words though, because y'all are scared to call out other men, bro, because you's a punk. Y'all be punks. I didn't know that a man could be this weak. I did not know. And it's you older men, bro. It's you older black men, bro. You older black men with the microphones are pathetic. And it is sad to see, bro. It is so sad to see. I haven't even reached my 30s. I am 28. And the way y'all sound, you be sounding like some idiots online mad at women. Because y'all mad at women. You know who broke up the black family? Wasn't black people. I don't see y'all having no type of smoke towards them. Now, of course, we're on YouTube, so I can't say who them are because we might get in trouble. So I got to try to be careful. But I don't see y'all talking about that. I see a whole bunch of history being thrown at black women. I want y'all to start calling out these men, bro. That's why I'm calling y'all out by name, because you need to be called out by name. If a man wants a family, he has to go to a woman. And since y'all be talking about legacy is so important, why are you leaving behind a legacy of children without a proper household where both of y'all are in there? Y'all be so, these men out here be so focused on, how can I say this word without getting in trouble? Intercourse. Not even understanding the risk of it. And then when it happens, well, I don't want that child. I don't care if you are a man and you don't want the child, but the woman still keeps it. Guess what? That's still your responsibility, fam. I don't care. And I tell you, I tell you, and I expose you. You couldn't be my friend if I had any friends who had kids outside, of they union, or outside of wedlock or whatever, and he wouldn't take care of them. I'm going to talk to him personally, and I'm going to tell him I can't be your friend no more if you're not gonna take care of your kid. And then I might come on here to expose you. I might. I might. I may not say your name, but I'm be like, yeah, I had to tell my friend that, if we can't be friends no more because he's not taking care of his children. I can't associate with you no more. And then when I see you in the club spending money, when I see you living your best life, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to find the girl that you done made a child with. I'm going to take a picture of me, her, and your child, and I'm going to send it to you to say, why aren't you over here taking care of your child? I'm going to say you living your best life over there on that boat and on a cruise, but your child over here need Pampers. Your child needs some food. I'm going to call you out. But see, y'all don't got that type of smoke for men. Y'all just say, I just don't talk to no. I'm going to call y'all, and then I'm going to expose you. You can't be my friend and do that. I'm going to expose you. I'm going to expose you. Yes, I am. I'm not going to expose you right away. I'm going to give you a month to get your stuff together, and then I'm going to expose you. Because no friend of mine is going to not take care of his children. I'm going to expose you every time. And if I find dirt on these Manosphere men, which I they expose themselves. That's why there's never any need for me to expose them, because they be exposing themselves. And people have already caught on to Fresh and Fit. I mean, losers. We knew that you was losers. We heard it in your voice that you were losers and that you never really got women. Now we know about that. But I'm going to expose you, because some of y'all men are misrepresenting the black man. Some of y'all black men should be ashamed to be black, because you have disrespected the black woman. You have thrown the black woman under the bus, and you're not even sorry for what you said. And you're going to go to HE double hockey sticks because it was in your heart to say that. You know what? I can't say that you're going to HE double hockey sticks. If you don't repent for your devilish tongue, you are on your way to HE double hockey sticks. Be balanced in your approach. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later, man. It's time for me to